series can't get any better.
But all eyes are on this man, Ted Williams, gunning for a 400 season.
from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now.
The afternoon for Cincinnati. Shortstop, number 79.
Number 79 is at the plate as he looks at ball one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Number 38 is there, and he has it for the out. In now, Eugenio Suarez. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Orlando's on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Merrifield is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Winkler is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Coming to the plate now, number 18, hitting at an even 220 on the year. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And now a pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, That tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers ranging back at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The catcher, number
Catcher
39.
Devin Mesoraco stands in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Hit sharply on the ground to the left and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Digging in, Phil Gosselin.
Second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Standing in, Jesse Winkler. First
Left
chance
fielder,
for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing
Winkler.
up near 350 to begin play. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate
Batting
now,
ninth,
Billy Hamilton.
fielder number
He
6,
begins play in this one with his
Billy
batting average
Hamilton.
over the 310 plateau. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 18 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for
Now
another
batting,
shot.
number 79.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another chance. Eugenio
Third baseman, number
Suarez.
7,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll get us going here in the bottom
Leading off
half
for
of the
the
second.
Designated hitter, Lucas
Swing and a miss,
Duda.
but he's right on here. 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
So he sets him down swinging.
Center
Lucas
fielder,
Duda becomes the
Will
first out here in the bottom of the
Myers.
second. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher,
Catcher,
Salvador Perez.
Salvador
And he is proving to be something of a
Perez.
non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, number 38. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and Votto puts a charge into this one as this is in the air to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Duvall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Hunter Renfroe. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Sent on the ground out to second. Gosselin is there, and on 1 pitch, he's retired. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Merrifield.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Up next for the Royals.
At the plate, Paulo Orlando. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winkler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jesse Winkler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
79.
Ready for another shot now. Number 79 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. One and one, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez, number 65, enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Royals.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Orlando's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away. Number 18 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall.
Leading off
1
with the
for
Reds,
2 with a double on the ledger
designated
so
hitter,
far.
Adam Duvall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Perez has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Max Kepler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gosselin.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Perez has a play, and that ends the inning. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out in the
center fielder Will
into the windup and the
Myers.
pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding into the box, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Stepping into the box, Raul Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Suarez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This one's down to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jesse Winkler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jesse Winkler.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. swing and a liner, but foul. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty. One man out. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Brad Miller will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, Paulo Orlando.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Miller's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Number 18.
Striding in once again, number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Winkler makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Joey
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slow roller left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Max
right
Kepler,
fielder.
the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A high fastball is in there. 1-2. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is
Ladies and
retired.
gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll try and get
Leading
something
off for the
started in the
Royals.
home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so
Will
far.
Myers.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is pretty well hit by Perez, but he got out in front a bit too much. It's a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. On its way is pitch number 75. Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 38. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Number 38 is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Second baseman.
Now
Phil
at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 33.
Ready for another shot now. Jesse Winkler. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Billy Hamilton.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now to the plate.
Up next
Brad
for
Miller.
Cincinnati.
0 for 1 for him here in.
Brad Miller.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Raul.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit
Merrifield. Started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore it is Votto. 2 away now.
Up next for the
And
Royals,
that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch on its way. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the air to right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. One down. Into the box, Joey Votto. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. One out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Duvall.
Designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Mondesi onto the grass. He's got it, and there are two down now. So stepping in, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 on the afternoon
right
so
fielder,
far.
Max Kepler.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. At the plate, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
First baseman, number 18.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Lucas Duda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Will Myers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.